Too funny, too funny. All right, everybody, and we are live. Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday night, and you are here with your favorite Power Team podcast. We are definitely in the building. If this is your first time rocking with us, we just want to say welcome. And we know that you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be right here with us. And we truly appreciate it. So come back every Wednesday night so that you can rock with us. And just for the ones that, if you don't know who we are, we would like to introduce ourselves. I go by the name of Kesha Kesh.
And it's your boy King Leo coming at you.
It's your girl J Money.
And it's your boy Dr. Real, Mr. Motivational. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. You know, it's going to be a really, really, really good night. As always, we have some really good topics to get into. So we want y'all to join in, give your opinion. It is the no judgment zone. The things that we talk about, we just like to voice our opinions about it. We could always agree to disagree. There's no bad blood when it comes to just talking about these topics that we talk about. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and get into the first topic, which is the topic that I'm going to talk about tonight. And that topic is, why is it, because you may have been thinking about it, so I'm going to tell you the answer. Why is it that smart, intelligent women seem to end up in toxic relationships? And the reason I say it that way is because the mindset is, you're too smart for that. You automatically assume because that person is too smart, or they recognize all these things, or you're good at researching this, and that. You mean to tell me you didn't know that you was in a toxic relationship? It happens. So before I unpack that, I want to unpack this for those that, if you're in this situation, some of the signs that you can see or realize when you are in a toxic relationship is you begin to notice that you don't have a voice. You don't have a voice. And every time that you begin to say something, you actually become, it's an argument. That person feels that you're arguing with them. They feel that you're starting some type of argument, and they feel as if like you shouldn't be saying anything. The flip side of that, you yourself, you're already feeling in those situations that I got to structure how I'm going to say this because I don't want this person to become upset. So you're always walking around on pins and needles trying to figure out how do you talk or say certain things because you don't want this person to be upset. In addition to that, you begin to get all these gut feelings, like everything has something to do with your gut. It's like you got the butterflies in your stomach, or you're feeling like nauseous. It's something that's going on that's making you, question everything. It's just like that gut feeling, that you get. And most of the times we ignore those things, but those are some of the things that a person is truly feeling. But I'll say this. The reason why smart, intelligent women end up in those situations is because they are actually the target of a toxic person. It sounds crazy, but those type of people target those type of women for multiple things. And it could be to the point to where it's because they know that you are caring. They know that you are giving. These are all the things that speaks to their needs that don't really have anything to possibly do with yours, but these are the things that they desire. And that's why you become the target. The sad part about it is that the reason why an intelligent woman is intelligent and successful is because she fights hard for what it is that she believes in. Toxic people realize that. And you have so many different people that they're quick to run away from a relationship, or they're quick to run away from a problem, or they're quick to run away from an issue. But successful, intelligent women feel as if they have to achieve something. So they're going to fight even harder to do whatever they can to make that relationship work, or to change the dynamics of it. That's what their mental is thinking, to change the dynamics of it, because I'm a fixer. I can fix this. And all the time, it's just toxic, toxic, toxic. And so a lot of people may view this as if this person is weak. And it's not. This person is so strong, which is furthermore reasons why the toxic person holds on to that person. They already know your strength. In their mind, you will never break. So a strong woman begins to blame themselves, even if things begin to look a certain way or feel a certain, they think it's their fault because they are the person that's supposed to fix it. They're not the person that's supposed to have issues. They're not the person that's supposed to be looked at as in a bad situation. So they're going to fight for that award in the end because they feel like they got something to fight for. What's y'all's thoughts? Let's go around the room. Have y'all ever experienced it? Or have you ever even noticed it? I mean, it could be someone actually that you're close friends with, you know, that's saying certain things to you in your mind is triggering something. But to them, they're not looking at it as if like, you know what, I know I'm in a toxic situation because honestly, they don't even view it as toxic. They look at it as another challenge that they're here to face, just like they face other challenges in their everyday life. So what are y'all thoughts on it?
Well, I know people personally, some women personally that are strong women that are in toxic relationships, but they feel like I can fix it. I can fix him. Eventually, I'm going to get him where he needs to be because she already has this mindset. I done accomplished everything in life. I'm successful. I have my house. I have all this. So this is one more challenge that I'm going to be able to overcome as well. And at the same time, it's breaking her down, but she looking at, I can fix it.
She can fix it. It's right. And the reason why I really wanted to touch on this is because I was having this conversation with somebody, and anybody that knows me, I'm very intrigued when it comes to things that I have to research, or if it's something that is going to just make my mind wander. I want to figure it out. I want to map all this stuff out to help myself understand. And when I was having this conversation with this person, I really wanted to understand it, and I did begin to research it, but everything was so true. It was so true, and it was like, I want my ladies to understand, because I know you probably have that person looking at you as if like, she know what she's doing, or why can't she see this or understand it? People don't look at things from the same angle. You know, what you see as something is not what that other person may see. So we have to sometimes be understanding to what a person is doing, because that is just who that person is. But it goes way deeper than that. It really does.
I would like to say, being a person who has been toxic and has had toxicity happen unto him, I think I can speak from experience on that. I wouldn't say that I targeted a woman because I felt like, you know, I can, I guess, control what she was doing or the fact that she wouldn't leave. I think it was more so because I was getting what I wanted from her. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, that's doing my toxicity when I was being toxic, because I can always go get what I wanted from her. You know what I'm saying? And she would always come and she would always give it to me because she, you know, had her feelings for me and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I didn't care about her in that sense. Like, I didn't care for a relationship or to be intimate, not intimate, but to be emotional with her or connect with her. I just wanted the one thing. And, you know, it would be times where she would ask me, you know, let's go on a date, or can we do this, or can we do that? And I would, you know, me being me, the person I am, I'll be like, you know, but you know, you can, I mean, but see, at the same time, I think I was a fair toxic person, because I always say that you don't have to do this with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But me knowing me and knowing her, she'll still do it. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to, you know, be with me. And I was being toxic because I kept on holding it over her. I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, that the D was just, you know, holding that there. but that had some play into it, that it was keeping her around.
But here it is. Oh, Sia said fair, toxic person.
Fair, toxic person. But I'm being fair because I'm letting you know that up front that this is what I want. And I understand what you want, but I'm not finna do that. But this is what you can do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to do this anymore, then this is your way out. Hey, if you want to stop, then we can stop. But I'm toxic, but because I know that I have her. Well, what's the word? Digmatized. I got it digmatized. And see, the thing about it, like, you know, women, like y'all say, women are emotionally connected. They could. I know it's only very few women that I know that it could just be about sex, and that'd be it. Very few women.
Let me tell you this though, King Leo, and if the ladies, if you're on my page and you want to chime in, because again, I know we have different perspectives when it comes from the male and the female, and I'm not trying to kill your joy into that because I know you like throwing hot dogs down the hallway, King Leo. But here's the thing: everything that you just said and everything that you acknowledged, again, that woman, that's not her view, because again, that is truly who she is. It doesn't matter if it was with you or someone else. That would be her character because that's who she is. That's why certain men prey on those type of women. So I said that to say this. In your mind, you're thinking, I'm taking advantage, or I feel bad because I'm doing this, but I'm doing what I want. In her mind, she's saying, oh, poor thing. I hope he gets it together. And she truly means that. And that is truly what she is feeling. So she doesn't really feel the whole being taken advantage of. She feels that she's doing her good deed as a woman and that this is what she's supposed to do. You could sit her down and paint that entire picture to her and she will not understand it because she's not the toxic person. You are. You see what I'm saying? So she don't even understand the language because in her mind, she's not, she don't understand it.
She waiting on that change.
Yeah, and she's going to, and what happens is that she continues to be consistent in doing that, and eventually it comes. But that's the bad part. That's why it takes her so long to settle down into a successful relationship because she's going to continue to be her, and then the toxic person is them. They are two different people. She just thinks she can fix it, and she can't. It's just that's
eventually it came to the point where I was just like, man, I can't keep doing it no more. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what happened. You dismiss yourself.
Yeah, I said, man, I gotta, because it came to the point to where she was getting hurt because I wasn't, committing. I'm gonna say committing to her. So eventually, at that point, I was just like, well, this is going on for a little bit too long. So I'm gonna just kind of distance myself because I want you to be happy at this point. I want you to settle down, find the one that's for you, so you can be happy. I don't want to keep hurting you. I don't want to keep doing these circles with you. I don't want to keep doing this and that with you to the point to where now you're stuck on me and you don't see nobody else. I don't want to keep doing it. I want you to actually go and be happy. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, because I was feeling so bad about it. Like I was feeling horrible. I was feeling horrible after a while because I'm like, man, this girl is really over here, dying to do anything for me, but I'm not willing to do the same for her. And I felt really bad. Like once I really started to sit down and think about what I was doing to her, so I had to just, cut it off, man. I had to dismiss.
So I understand what you mean now. You say you was being partially fair. That means you have a heart. That means that you stopped it. But see, some toxic people, they don't never stop. They stay in the situation, which makes that woman remain in that situation for a long time because she's usually not the person that walks away. Because again, she's trying to accomplish something. So I get what you're saying. You were partially in your mind. What's your thoughts, Dr. Real?
A lot of people can't separate standard intelligence from emotional intelligence. There's a lot of people who, they're smart, that's like the book smart person versus the street smart person.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the same kind of scenario. A lot of people have the brains all day, but they don't have the emotional intelligence to see when things are not right. And like you mentioned about the stomach feeling, that's your discernment telling you something's not right. But when you're in love, you ignore all the red flags.
That's right.
That's right. Like the wind blowing like a hurricane, you're saying, you know what? This person is different.
Right here.
Or I'm different. I can heal him. You know what I'm saying? I can heal him. I can make him better. No, baby, you can't. Because you can't heal or change someone who's not willing to change within themselves. There's nothing you can do until that person is ready to change. The change is from within. And I see a lot of females want to nurture a person, and they want to breathe life into something that's beyond CPR. It's dead, but you still there pumping the chest. You still there breathing in. You still doing all this stuff, and the situation is dead. And sometimes the toxic person will tell you it's dead. Mm-hmm. But if you're not a person that's really healed in the mind, I have a saying I always tell people this all the time. Keep your heart and mind separate and find somebody worth uniting them. Because everybody's not worth your brain and your heart. Too many people serving it up like a buffet. How many people are worth your mind and heart? If you give somebody your mind and heart, you are beyond vulnerable with that person. They have you. You can't. I think, to me, in my opinion, you might meet 2 people, maybe 3 in your lifetime that's worth that for you. If you didn't get your heart and mind to 14, 15 people, you just serve it up like the Asian buffet. Let's go. You know what I mean? So you have to have some kind of respect for your heart and mind and what love to you. What was your first exposure to love? Was watching your mom go through multiple relationships? You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it starts at.
I was just about to say that.
Through the house, you're gonna adopt that mindset. My mom, my auntie, my sister, whatever, was being a healer to every man that came through. Even for men too. This can't just make women men too. But I know the topic is about females. At the end of the day, ladies, that discernment, that feeling in your gut is there for a reason.
Exactly.
You need to pay mind to that, give it some respect, and just see, like, man, why do I feel this way? Because if that person is 100% right, them guts in your stomach will be for a positive thing and not what's going on.
And that's right, Dr. Real. A lot of women, they grew up seeing it, so they feel like it's okay. It's what we're supposed to do. We're normal creatures that is nurturing. That's why we're good. You know, some of us are good mothers, and we feel like we can nurture that person to where we want him to be. No, we should let him go a long time ago.
It's true. Let him go. Let it go. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for chiming into that. I mean, I was very, very intrigued by it. I was like, I think it was something to kind of spit out there in the atmosphere because we see it. And sometimes we can't just look at a person and assume that they're bringing these things on themselves. Sometimes they are. And unfortunately, sometimes people are not strong enough to not become the target anymore, to dodge the I guess the bow or whatever trying to shoot it. I don't know. But I appreciate that. I appreciate you all for chiming in.
And a lot of them are blinded.
They are blinded. That's another thing. They're blinded by it. It goes so deep. I tried to cut it down as short as I could, but honestly, there's so many other different things that goes along with that topic, and we'll just have to talk about it at a different time because we do got to get into our next topic. So our next topic comes from you, King Leo. What is it that you got?
Me?
It's you. It's you. It's you.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Everybody grab your hand, your steering wheels, because it's about to go down.
Oh.
Hey, my topic is, can your partner have a friend of the opposite sex?
Absolutely.
Can your friend, can your partner have a friend that's the opposite sex? Because some people say no, some people say yes. I'm gonna go with my experience. Okay, me, I'm gonna have to say unless I met you and y'all have been friends for years or some shit, and y'all ain't smashed in the past, or y'all wasn't never intimate. I like, even if y'all ain't kissed, like if y'all kiss in 3rd grade, that's still a no-go for me. If it's any of that going on, and it be like, I'm gonna say no. But if y'all have just been friends, y'all ain't never smashed, y'all ain't never did nothing like that, it's a no-go. I mean, it's good. It's good. If y'all ain't never did nothing intimate with each other, y'all just been strictly friends, been strictly platonic, y'all been cool. But like I said, if y'all, what's oh, that's my sister. That's my brother. That's my brother. No, that's my cousin.
True. That's my brother.
Any of that shit going on. Ain't none of that going on. And guess what? I want to see those text messages. I want to see those text messages. And you know what? I want to see you and your best friend that's a girl text messages, because that's where the real ones come in at. You and your home girl. That's where the real text messages. That's where the good stuff is. Because y'all talking about everything. So
this is a
King
good
Leo,
subject.
where is this? So how did you discover all this? This is a really good subject, because
so I'm gonna tell you
something on this one.
I don't know if y'all. I don't know if I told y'all. I don't know if I told y'all. But I had a best friend. My homeboy, we chilled, went to the club. He used to watch my kids, while I stayed in Germany. So my ex-wife cheated on me with him.
But that's on you. But,
they were friends.
That was your friend.
That was your friend. That was your friend. They got nothing to do with her.
But they were friends.
No, that was your friend.
No. Clear this up.
No,
this is important. That was not her friend. That was your friend.
Both our friends. Both our friends.
No,
you should know your friends and who to bring around your woman. Like, why would you do that?
Your friend.
Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all another one, since y'all just gonna try to double on them.
That's on you.
Double on them. So before that, she had another friend. There was
this is her friend, not your friend.
This is her friend. Yeah.
Okay.
She had another friend.
Okay.
Another friend that I'd have caught them. Oh, I misused. Oh, I can't wait till you get back. Oh, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But they supposed to just been just cool friends. Turn out, it went to the 3rd grade kissing type stuff back in the day that I was just talking about. And it was some stuff. Oh, I wish you never left. I wish I was with you before Kenny. Yada 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 yada. But they're supposed to be just friends. So
King, you got to take us slow, because it sounds like to me that you're finding things out without the upfront communication that usually couples have when you get an understanding of what's allowed and what's okay in the relationship. Because some things, when you know your woman, or if the woman know her man, a lot of things you don't have to ask, because you've already been exposed to it, and then you direct your questions that way. It sounds like to me, these friends that you're saying she have, you don't even know them. Like, I mean, it's something.
And that's why I say.
But what did you, the man? What did you like? What were the rules? And I ain't trying to say rules as if we own each other and all that, but I'm saying everybody has a conversation so you can know how to respect your partner. So I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna skip the Germany, because that's straight up on you, because that was your friend. That wasn't none of her friend.
Your friend.
I'm saying
what?
That was wrong. I ain't saying she right. I'm not saying she right, but they don't go with the question.
They both was wrong, but that was your friend, not her.
They don't go with the topic. I'm not saying she's right. Your topic didn't say that, my brother. Your topic said, "Can your woman?" You didn't say that, so I gotta let that one
go. Irregardless.
No, King. We gotta stick with the title, King Leo. Let's take this for example. That guy that you're talking about. That first off, were y'all in a relationship, right? You and the girl.
We was married.
Oh, see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all was married. That was your wife, and she's telling you about this guy that's her best friend, and you never met him.
No.
Then yeah.
Yeah,
so to me, King Leo, that would have been a red flag up front. If we married, I should know all your friends, and you should know all mine off the gate, at the top. If you hide them, that already let me know you got something going on with them. That's not your friend. That's just what you telling me.
And I'm not saying it's going to always be a situation where that person become available to meet. I'm just saying that there gotta be. I'm okay with platonic relationships. I'm gonna speak for me, for example. I'm okay if I'm with a guy and he has female friends that I know of, I'm fine with that. I would like in return for me to be able to have guy friends, and he's okay with that. What I will do is be respectful of his desires based on whatever he asks. I shouldn't be uncomfortable having a conversation in the room talking to this guy because it ain't nothing going on. And I'm not saying we have to babysit each other. I'm just saying that it's okay if there's a level of respect, and if we're together, we should be communicating about certain things. It shouldn't be no pop-ups. And this was your wife.
But I got another. But that leads me to my other question. Shouldn't y'all friends kind of coincide with each other? Should y'all kind of be friends with each other at the end of the day?
I mean,
you be friends with my
don't necessarily have to be friends with my friends, but you're gonna know who my friends are. You don't have to be friends with my friends.
My homeboy's wife.
But you don't have to be. I mean, but you don't have to.
Wait, say it again. I didn't hear you, King Leo.
I'm friends with my homeboy's wife.
Why?
Why?
Because that's my homeboy and his wife. I treat them like brother and sister.
That's your homeboy, your friend.
He allows that to happen. Everybody don't want you friends with their wife.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just saying.
And just to chime in, Leo, I believe that women and men can be friends. I've had 2 male friends that's been my friends for a long time. I'm talking about like 20 plus years. I was with my husband for 29 years. He knew of them. I used to go to football games with my friend. We go out to the strip clubs with my friend. And these are male friends. Not one time did they ever cross that line. And we still friends today. And I'm okay with their wives, but I'm not friends with their wives. I'm friends with them. But they know there's a level of respect that I would never cross the line. And I don't think they will cross the line because I actually call him my brother. I'm an only child. I call both of them my brother. And I'm saying we've been friends for like 22 years. Never have they ever crossed the line. And Kesh is my witness. I was dating a guy and he couldn't understand that I was going to the football game with my friend. Is this your brother? I said, well, I call him my brother. He's my friend. Is he married? I said, yes. Do his wife know you're at the football game with him? I said, yes, this is my friend. So, yes, I'm going to a football game with him. I went to a strip club with him. But the guy that I was dating didn't understand it. He's like, that's crossing the line. No, it's not.
Not only that, you said a good thing right there, J Money, because I'm going to give y'all fellas some game. And I'm not, trying to. I'm just gonna give y'all some game. 9 times out of 10, when a woman refer to a man as her brother,
absolutely,
that means that she sees him as a brother. Like there's no sexual. I'm not attracted to him that way. 9 times when a man refers to a woman as his sister. Same thing. But if that's not homegirl, the whole homegirl and homeboy thing, maybe it's a situation where it might pop off if time. That's coming from a woman's perspective.
Dr. Real.
One thing about your situation, King Leo, I want to say this. One of the viewers here said about your wife that she was either being loose or she was getting her lick back. Meaning, if she was that comfortable to mess with your homeboy, maybe she was getting her lick back. I ain't saying it's right, but is it possible she was getting her lick back?
No, ain't no lick back because I ain't never messed with homegirls. I ain't had none of that.
But you probably cheated on her with somebody else, so she went with your homeboy.
No. See what happened?
Her lick back.
He was telling her that I was cheating on her just so he can get her.
So you got an issue with your
relationship with each other after we got a divorce.
I understand both situations, but that's you. That's different.
I'll put this right here. A lot of times, those brothers, not all the time. I think 9 out of 10 is kind of high in my opinion, but a lot of time them brothers is emergency in their mind. They're emergency dick in the glass. There's a lot of guys like that. Let me finish. It may not be you, but I think 9 out of 10 is high.
They on the bench. They on the bench ready to get the game.
We can't be platonic friends, but there has to be levels to this thing.
It is.
There has to be levels to this thing.
Absolutely.
And I'm a bilanguage watcher.
Absolutely.
The Pope kicking it. And y'all been best friends since y'all was 4 or 5 years old. I'm watching the body language. The body language is gonna tell me everything that I need to know. It ain't about what your mouth say, it's what your body language say. I'm watching how y'all move around each other. I'm watching how the little small touches that you think ain't nothing could be something. It's not about insecurity. It's just I'm secure in my mind. I ain't no fool. So I'm gonna peep game. And once I feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And me and him can talk offline and just like I know I have more female friends in my life than I ever had males. I get along with females way better than guys.
And I get
Okay.
That's how I am, Dr. Real.
I know the level of respect how it goes with my marriage. You know what I'm saying? I got friends from when I was grade school. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stop talking to them because I'm married. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not going to put them above my marriage. That ain't happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my best friend should be that person I said I do to at the end of the day. You know, so that should be my best 100%. You know what I'm saying? That person, she negates all that. But I've seen too many people say, I don't want to be, all my friends are gone because they in love. And as soon as that person dip out, they looking stupid because they ain't got nobody to talk to. So you got to have that happy medium. Is what I'm saying. But that 9 out of 10, that's a little high to me, Cash. That's a little high.
It's a little high.
All right. Maybe because I'm a woman, I agree with Kesha. I'm sorry. Maybe because it's 2 women, I agree. 9 out of 10 of the women see that friend as a brother. I feel like I would be turned off if he even approached me any other way. I'm being honest. I feel like if he ever crossed that line, I don't care. I'm saying if he ever crossed that line, I would be turned off. And then you're jeopardizing 20 years worth of friendship. I would be totally turned off. Like, are you serious? Like, why are we going there? So that's most women that say, that's my brother. And they meant that from the heart. I would actually be turned off. Like, there's nothing in this world make me cross that line with you because I see you as my brother.
There's
like,
people suppress their feelings about you until there's an opportune time it comes out. There's a lot of brothers and sisters
for the past
years. Until they feel the time is right. I'm just saying.
I've been in love with you for the past 15 years, and
I'll be like, that's nasty.
You.
And I'll be like, you're nasty. I'm not dating you. I'm not having sex with you. I'm not doing any of that because I see you as my brother. That's like me having sex with my brother. I'm not doing that.
I feel like at the end of the day, like this, man, if you got a friend that came before me, right, and y'all strictly cool, y'all ain't never done nothing, I'm cool with that. And I meet them, I'm cool with it. But if you got a friend that came before me and y'all kissed all the way back in the 3rd grade, I ain't with it. I ain't with it, man. I ain't with it. We ain't gonna work. We ain't gonna work because the things like this. Y'all kissed back in the 3rd grade, which means that y'all had
feelings
a little bit of feelings for each other. Even though it was kindergarten, I mean, even when that song came out, my boo, y'all was kissing when that song was out. So now when that song come back on, hey, you remember we kissed in the 3rd grade? You remember we kissed in the 3rd grade to this song? Remember that? Every time that song come on. So I'm just saying. I'm with
you on that part, King Leo. I mean, I think that's a tough, honestly, to put yourself in that situation knowingly. I'm with you on that part. If you're knowingly that you know that this man or this woman, whatever, they actually crossed those lines, you know, it's hard to say that those lines won't be crossed again. But now speaking on a situation of you've made it clear that those lines have never been crossed, I wouldn't have a problem with that because, again, like I said, communication is key and trust is everything. And I would hope that you would communicate because it's going to come back to me anyway. It's going to come back. Women can't keep quiet. That's one. Women cannot keep quiet. So it's going to always come back. But that's my intake on it.
That's a good topic, though, King.
That's a really good topic. Really good topic.
It really is. It really was. But I do believe men and women.
But they say your wife, they said she was ratchet. Who said that? Somebody said your wife was ratchet.
Y'all watch out for them in my boot songs. That's all I'm saying. Oh no, what's the other one? What's the other? I ain't never had nobody do me.
No, King Leo. He says she's just a friend.
All of that. All of that.
Oh, baby, you.
Y'all, what I need. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What he said.
Yeah.
That's a friend. Next thing you know, they expressing their love for you after 14 years. Y'all been friends. Oh, I just wanted you know I loved you all this time, and that man wasn't right for you, and I wanted to say it, but I wanted to respect y'all relationship.
Now it's catching when you're vulnerable, you got your heart broken.
Hey.
Then he come to show the cry on. Then he tell you how
this must happen around the time where King Leo wasn't throwing the hot dogs down the hallway and somebody else was. He couldn't have been throwing hot dogs down the hallway at that time. Because obviously they were catching hot dogs from somebody else.
They was catching them from somebody else.
And
they was
King
throwing,
Leo,
other hot dogs were getting thrown down my hallway. That's all I'm saying.
And King Leo, and somebody have approached me and told me, since your husband been gone, do you think it's because they never came after you because they knew you were married? Now that they don't, they know he's gone. Do you think they will ever approach you? I was like, I hope they don't, because that would. And honestly, I would be hurt. I honestly, in my heart, I see him as a brother, so I would definitely be hurt. I'm being honest, because we've done a lot of things together, and that means so you've been peeping me this whole time, even when you know I was married. I would be hurt. I would definitely be hurt
the whole time.
I wouldn't do anything with him because I'll be hurt.
He been waiting like a cheetah in the grass.
Waiting
a pounce.
Wait for that right moment. Slide in the DMs for real.
Jumping on you. Come here. I know he ain't treat you like that. I know he ain't do you like that. Come over tonight so we can talk about it.
I'll be hurt.
Oh my God.
I really would.
You get there, the candles all lit.
On my shoulder.
I know.
Oh no, not the silhouette challenge.
Yeah. Exactly. Next thing you know, y'all silhouette challenging now.
I'm done. All right, y'all. That was really, really good. We appreciate everybody chiming in, everybody laughing, because you know what? That was real. I think that conversation needs to be held. I mean, you gotta know your person too at the same time. I'm not, because somebody agreed with you as well. You know, I said it's 9 times out of 10. Somebody says 6 out of 10. You know different people and different personalities. But honestly, I've never seen it be that low a percentage when it comes with the women. And I know, King Leo, you're gonna have to bounce off shortly or whatever. So just let us know when you get ready and chunk the deuces.
All right. I'm gonna finish this one up. I'm gonna finish up and I'm gonna just run and jump on the test. This is all right. I'm gonna try my best to finish that test.
All right, we gotta jump into our next topic. We do have another topic. It's coming from you, J Money. What you got for us coming up next?
So mine's kind of go hand in hand with King Leo.
Oh Lord
Jesus.
Ratchet?
It does. Like my topic is, if a man gives a woman something, do you think he expects something in return? So let me.
So he was giving us something, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, let me give you a scenario. So I have a cousin of mine who this guy wants to date her, but she doesn't want to date them. So they just was like, okay, we're just gonna be conversational. So since this whole snow thing happened, her house flooded, so she had to move out. And she was like, my lease is up anyway in another 5 months, so I might as well just go and break my lease. They're taking their time by fixing everything. He said, well, go ahead and break it. I'll give you the money. So she came to me and said, well, J-Mon, do you think I should take the money? And I said, no, because he already had the sexual he already got this thing for you. He already wants you. He already want to be with you. So if he takes the money now, I feel like, oh, now I got you. Because the 5 months would be like $6,000. I said, I don't see a man just giving you $6,000 without anything attached to that. She was like, do you think so? I mean, it's just me. And I'm like, he's not a close friend. He's not somebody you've been dealing with for years. This is somebody who who initially tried to come after you and date you, but you shot him down, but y'all just have conversations periodically, and he's saying, hey, you know what, I see your pain, I see what you're going through, I just want to give you this $6,000, and so you and your son can go ahead and break the lease and move. And I'm like, no, he's going to have that. Oh, so you remember when I gave you that $6,000? Now you don't even want to come holler at me. You don't want to do. That's just my belief. I don't believe a person that's not your significant other would give you that much money without something in return. Like there's no strings attached. I just don't believe
he's a sponsor. I think he's a sponsor, and he's looking for someone to sponsor.
I don't believe it.
I mean, what is?
Ain't no free lunch.
It's exactly, Dr. Real. Ain't nothing in this world is free. Nothing is free.
My thing,
right? That's what I'm saying.
A millionaire, and even if he was a millionaire, I mean, if he was just trying to give off money, why ain't doing it in grants? You know what I'm saying? You trying to pay somebody rent, why you ain't doing a little thing so that way you can just write it off as a grant, taxes. You was over here trying to give somebody $6K. Ain't nobody just giving them no $6K.
I said, what was y'all?
This is the thing. That's a good question. Exactly what you just said, J Money. Because someone just said, wait a minute, Carlos. I'll clear that up in a minute. But someone just said if the expectations is set, it should be okay. Because maybe I missed the first part, but then you started explaining what type of relationship they got.
So there's no, so the thing was, she talked to him off and on. He keeps trying to pursue her. So he's like, look, I see you're not trying to give me the time of day. I'm just going to keep it as, let's just converse. I call, see how you're doing. You call, see how I'm doing. So when he called, she told him the situation or whatever. And he said, well, I'm a police. He's a police officer. He said, I make good money. And hey, I can give you the $6,000 to get out your lease. That way you don't even have to worry about it. And I said, now, keep in mind, this man been pursuing you for at least 8 months, and you keep turning him down. He's saying, I'm going to do whatever it takes to try to get in. That's his buy-in. If I give you this $6,000, that's one going to make us say, damn, he gave me $6,000. I ain't never had sex with him. 2, hey, he gave me $6,000. Let me start trying to see what this brother's about. He's trying to buy in to the situation. Like I told her, nothing comes for free. Don't be a dummy. If you give him this man if he give you that $6,000, your ass is tied in from that point on. Because he's not gonna leave you alone. He gonna bring it over your head. That's how you doing me. I gave you $6,000 for you and your son. I told her, I said, don't nothing come for free. She was like, Ron, I believe people can give you money without it. I said, is it a loan? Did he establish that it's a loan? Did he establish that he can write it off on his taxes or something as a charity? No. I said, well, it come with a price. Your ass is the price. If you get the $6,000, your ass is the price. Point blank, period. He gonna want something. If it ain't, he want something.
Let me tell you how it's gonna go, because I know how these sugar daddies work. Because I'm thinking about being a sugar daddy. So let me tell you how. Let me tell you. Tech on the play.
Okay.
Okay. This is how it's gonna go. He gonna come shaking a little money in his hand, just like that. Shake him on his hand, just like that.
Try to put something on the light bill.
So you need something. You need some help. You need help. Well, I got you, baby. I got just here you go, $6K. Pay the bills. Well, how much? What I gotta get? Oh, you ain't gotta give me nothing.
You ain't gotta give me nothing. You're a lie.
Make sure them lights stay on. Stay in the house. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Next thing you know, the next night he texts you, hey, them lights on, them bills paid. Yeah, hey, I was glad to help you. How was your day? How was your day? Everything good? Okay, boom. That's how the first night go. The night after that, now he's starting to work his way in. So, hey, man, I was glad to help you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if you ain't free later, hey, maybe, we can rap, maybe talk later,
Absolutely, King Leo.
And that's how he work his way up in there. And soon you be like, oh, I don't think I can do that. Then here you go. Well, shoot, when you think you be able to, start paying me the $6,000 back, you know what I'm saying? If you and whatnot. And that's where he got you. Because
I told her that.
$9 back, baby. You know what I'm saying? I know you got that $6,000.
I told her, I said, so are y'all writing up an agreement? Is it a loan? Is it a tax write-off? Is he saying this is for charity? What is y'all conversation? He say, oh, you know how much I care about you and how much I want to be with you. I just want to make sure you and your son is good. I said, girl, now he want to make sure you good in that new place because he gonna feel like that part of that new place belongs to you. I'm the reason why you in there. I'm the reason why you in there. Your price is that ass. I want to come over. You're not finna stop me. That's an ass right off. Point blank, period. Because ain't no man finna just give you $6,000.
Let me ask one more question, J Money. What's the status of him? Like, because it seems like is he in a relationship, or he just out here, winging it, and like King Leo said, just a sugar daddy?
Sugar daddy.
Yes.
Just sugar daddy. Is it?
Yes.
Walking around with jingling change in his pocket.
What's your thoughts, Dr. Real?
The reason why she won't get with him is not because there's nothing wrong with him. Like I say, he's a police officer. He's already in a relationship.
Exactly. So stop right there.
Woman, stay with him.
That is why I asked you that, because what I'm saying is that it's happening very often, and it is something that those type of guys are accustomed to doing, and they don't understand why she's not with it, because they don't want no ties. And that's why I said he's a sponsor, because they are okay with sponsoring people and giving the money, getting the bodies done. How you think these chicks out here getting their bodies and stuff done? They getting the bodies done. They're paying the bills. They're buying the houses. Guess why? Because I got something going over here. I don't even need you all on me like that until you do need a little bit piece of change. And I'm not going to mess up what I got at home. So that he's a sponsor. He's sponsoring, and he's not understanding why she don't understand the lingo, especially if he is in a relationship, because he just want to sponsor her. And when it's time to pay the piper, it's time to pay.
And she said, I feel like he just want to help me and my son. I said, I feel like he want a piece of ass, and that's how you gonna get it. That's how you gonna get it. As soon as you see that check come across your hand, something gonna happen within your pants that you're gonna be like, oh, this man gave me $6,000. He don't even know if I'm a woman or a man. Ding, now he got you. I told her that. I said, girl, don't take that money.
He ain't got her. He ain't got her because he can't be got. He's already got. He wants her to understand the lingo. He's not trying to get her. He just want her at, like you say, by the ropes. Like, it's time. Come on. Just like on what's the movie? Oh boy, Nate and Jada.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind, Nate. He trying to make her get in a bind, and she act like she ain't in one when she trying to really say she in one.
Come over here, let me get you out this bind. Come on over here, let me get you out this bind. But I got something for you while I'm getting you out this bind.
Mm-hmm.
What you say, Dr. Real? What you say?
I got told you right off. He putting the coochie on layaway, putting the tattoo.
That part.
This is me. Like I said, ain't no free lunch. No.
Is it reduced? Is it reduced lunch?
Free dinner. There's conditions to almost everything. Even your family. Your family can give you a loan, and you don't act right. If they ain't got the right, the moral compass right, they gonna sit there come at you. Oh, so it's like that now. You know what I'm saying? The attitude changes. If you're doing something out your heart, that's what it is. But if I was girl, like, we're gonna sign this promissory note.
Absolutely.
$6,000 promissory note, and I'm gonna set how I'm gonna pay you back in these installments, and none of these installments requires any hot dogs going down my hallway. That's not just like that.
And I told her, y'all, I can understand if this was a man who wasn't trying to pursue you. I can understand if this is a man who hasn't tried to pursue you, who hasn't tried to sleep with you, who has not tried to take out, because there's people out here that want to give out the kindness of their heart just to help you and your son out. But this is a man who's been trying to smash since day one. He's saying, damn, what can I, and you ain't budge. So let me see if I can give you the $6,000 so you can budge. Some gonna make you buzz, and it's gonna be this money. I said, don't take that damn money. You better walk away. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't do it. Let him go. He'll be all right. No, I said that I could understand, like, people out here. Oh, well, God said out the kindness of my heart, let me just go ahead and give to help this family, because you don't know them. This is a man since the day he met you, been trying to smash, and you've been turning him down. So he said, damn, I got her where I want her. Oh, you need this $6,000? Come holler at me. Because guess what? Your ass is the price.
Damn.
Ladies, I'm telling y'all.
That's a lot of ass.
Don't nothing come for free. No man want to give you nothing for free.
Nothing.
Good info. Okay, Money, you're going to have to go back and read some of these comments, because we got a lot of comments around that. And,
it's true.
It's true. I mean, but honestly, that's what's going on right now. That's the news. You got to catch on and understand it, because it's definitely floating around out there. I know we got to get on to our next topic. We're pushing for time. As always, these topics get really good, and sometimes we just go a little bit over, but we do got to get into our next topic, and it's coming from you, Dr. Real. What you got?
Real.
My topic is label me not.
And label me not.
Inspired by something King Leo posted a couple weeks ago about labels.
King Leo.
And we're quick to call a man a simp if you want to take care of his woman. Fast label a man a simp because he's taking care of his woman. We're quick to label a woman a thought because she might be, sexually active in a way that society doesn't really see fit. We put these labels on people, and this comes from a sociological point of labeling theory, which really something I researched and really relates to criminals and education-wise. For example, you have that kid that's been told by his mom and dad all his life that he's stupid. Then he gets in the classroom, and the teacher treats him the same way, and then you have those students that get passed up through the ranks, and teachers talk to each other, right? John is a bad kid, or John is this, or John is that, not realizing that not only is the teacher labeling him, the parents labeling him, eventually gonna label himself. So you know what? Maybe I am stupid, so I'm not gonna participate in class. So now I got low self-esteem, low motivation. I might graduate from high school, I might go to college, but 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna drop out because I don't believe in me, because I've been labeled as such. So if I'm labeled a dumbass, why not act like one? The same way as we look at people who, prime example, another example is a cancer patient gets weed legally in Colorado, but because they don't have it in Texas, they got to buy it from the weed man. This person is labeled a criminal and a deviant, but the person in Colorado is labeled as just someone getting medication. But it's the same situation. It's just how we look at it. We're too fast to label people. We label people Christians. We label people Democrats and Republicans, even though there's 4 or 5 different organizations that go for that. But we're quick to label people either Democrat or Republicans, and then we label them as how that thing is. You hear a person called a Republican, you hear a black person called a Republican, most black people are like, what? How are you a Republican? Because they look at all the negative aspects of what a Republican is. The same thing as a Democrat. You think Democrats are, the saving grace in the world? Not really true. We start digging the history of that. So we label people Christians. Christians can be very people who go for one thing and go to another. They can be very hypocritical. You label people Christian, they can be very hypocritical. You look at people and say, well, that person's a Muslim, you automatically think terrorist. So we got to be very careful with the way we label people and assign labels to things. I love my wife to the end of the world. I ain't no simp. I just think that the person I love like that should have everything that I can give them and the thing they desire. So if you take care of your woman and you worry about your homeboy saying, you need to be in a relationship anyway. Because you're not relationship mature enough if you letting another dude tell you how to treat your woman, number 1. 2, ladies, if you're out here getting your thing on, this is 2021. You can have however many Earl Campbells you want going down your highway, boo-boo. Do you? You can have some Boudin, you can have some Thomasville, whatever kind of sauce you desire. Do you? Because who am I who in society to say you a hoe? What does that even mean? You just exploring your sexual, appetite. There's nothing wrong with that. We have that Madonna and whore complex with women. Do you? Stop letting labels define who you are. Live your life. Please stop letting people tell you what you can do because they put a label on. You a thug. How am I a thug? Because I'm wearing a t-shirt and some black ones. How does that make me a thug? Because I come from Oak Cliff, how does it make me a thug or I'm a hood because of where I come from? There's not much difference between the suburbs and the hood. It's just the fact that you paying your mortgage and I might be paying rent. But as soon as that bank said they want that house back, you right where I'm at. There's not much difference between someone from the lower east side and somebody from the boondocks. Or a hick and someone from a lower part of the city, the same person.
Right.
All the difference is one person is white and normally the other person is black. But ain't no game. So stop letting people label you and letting that label define who you are. Because the thing is, like I say all the time, when you get labeled, you start telling yourself that's who you are, then your behaviors are gonna take on that, and you're gonna become exactly what you are because you basically doing a self-fulfilling prophecy. Mm-hmm. So I grew up in a bad neighborhood. They try to label me and say I was a nerd. I am. I'm a cool ass nerd though. I'll be
a very educated nerd.
Nothing wrong being intellectual. I never let that label bother me because what the hell's a nerd? The nerd people right now is Bill Gates is a nerd, and Bill Gates is richer than a
okay.
Nerd. Okay, but you right now use this product. I'm sure Jeff Bezos was labeled a nerd. You use this product every day. Okay, so stop letting labels mean that much to you. Label yourself a positive label. Label yourself as inspiring. Label yourself as being a great person. Label yourself as being a servant, not in a bad way, but being just being a servant to a public servant. Label yourself in anything but something negative connotation to. You gotta be able to flip that. And that was inspired by my man King Leo because he posted about something about somebody saying men being a simp. And that bothered me because I've heard that, especially in the 90s. If you took a girl out to eat or open the door for her, Lord help you, you a simp. What the hell does that mean?
Right.
So that means I'm being a man. You a simple ass, but I'm being a man, but I'm a simp.
Right.
Russell Wilson might be a simp, but when Sierra's on that boat popping that up today, I bet a lot of guys wish they were simping like him.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, man, just stop letting people define you by labels. You better than that.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all heard it.
That's
right. Y'all heard it. And then we take those labels and it duplicate, we repeat it, and then that's where you do become labeled. Because it's just what we're used to doing. But that's really, really good information, Dr. Real. Thanks for sharing that with us. As usual, you usually have a little something that you're gonna take us out with as well. What you taking us out with tonight? What you got for us?
This is something I wrote 4 years ago, but I think it's very relevant.
Okay.
To just what's going on now.
4 years.
Your time on earth is finite, but the possibilities in life are infinite. Stop letting your reflection in the mirror and your trips down memory lane produce thoughts saying, look how much time I have wasted. You are wasting more time concerned with what you could have been instead of what it is right now. Stop dating those ghosts.
Okay.
Stop chilling with those ghosts in the past. They haunt you for a reason because you still entertain them.
Still entertaining the ghosts.
Still entertaining them.
Stop chilling with them.
That's deep. Y'all gotta stop it.
That was deep, Dr. Real.
Very deep.
I give y'all something to marinate your brain every week. It must be done.
And that's so true about labeling, because people could put a label on you and you let it manifest within you and you start believing it and living it. They don't define you, so don't let nobody label you. They can't define who you are.
Labels and stereotypes go hand in hand.
They do. They do. They really do.
They go hand in hand with each other.
That's right.
White think brother is wearing what they consider thug gear, which is stupid. You all got some Timberlands on, some baggy pants and an oversized shirt. Why does that make me threatening?
Somebody taught them that. That's been taught. That's how it's looked at. That's what we believe. That's what we see.
And what makes a
labeling theory?
And what makes a woman a thought because she's single and she get to see who she want to see? What makes her a thought? She's single. She's not married. She get to see who she want to see. That doesn't make her a thought.
If the man bang, 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 the woman can do the same damn thing.
Same damn thing.
I ain't got a problem.
Hello, somebody.
Hello.
Your past stunts are living the present and slowly kills our futures. That's true, Carlos Johnson.
True. Yes, and y'all control your life. Stop it.
That's right. We've reached the 9 o'clock hour, so that means that we are actually out of time. But before we go, first off, I want to say thank you so much for the people. If this is your first time rocking with us, come rock with us again every Wednesday night between the hours of 8 and 9 p.m. Also, again, I've been making some posts. So if you are interested, we are definitely expanding here at Power. So if you think you got what it takes, if it's, doing your own show, if it's promoting your business, selling your products, and you would like a slot to do that on our platform, inbox me. We can actually discuss those details so that we can help you get to where you need to be, and we could network, because we are definitely looking to work. Also, we are looking for one other person to join our platform on Wednesday nights. So if you feel that you will mesh well with the group, if you know someone that will, inbox us, hit us up, email us, powerteamus5@gmail.com. We definitely will respond back. But this has been a great show, and we ain't gotta go home, but we gotta get the hell up out of here, because you already know, with power, you are
what
you
speak.
Bingo. Y'all got it. You know what? I knew y'all have it in y'all. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for rocking with us. See